Hello, all the card people out there. Garage Pulls 88 back after a long hiatus. Had to post this video, so was able to pick up on the release of Topps Flagship Football 2026. Went ahead and picked up a hobby box. And we also got 3 loose packs out of here as well. So we're going to see what we can get. So what would that make? 23 hobby packs. Trying to score a little Jonathan Taylor action. That would be nice. But honestly, any of the old Kings would be amazing. So, open this guy first. So I've watched a few videos, gotten into a couple breaks, and I've actually hit some pretty good stuff out of here off my breaks. So we'll see what a personal break can do for us. It would be pretty nice to hit something big. So there's our silver pack. And then we're going to have 20 of these bad boys. So here we go. Let's see what we got. Bijan on the 35th. So a little bit of a base pack there for our first. So again, you're only guaranteed an autograph or relic card, so you don't get both, you just get one. So far, all base. Backwards, no ticket. Devontae Smith. So out of the breaks that I've gotten into, I hit a Daniel Jones out of 50. Forget what those are called, but the guy that broke it was saying that they only come out of 1 out of every 28,000 packs. And that's on its way. So that'll be pretty nice. I hit a Reed Blankenship auto. Got a Jordan Tyson first on print out of 150 on the retro. Rookie autos, which is going to be a pretty nice card. So I'm looking forward to all that coming. I also picked up a few hanger boxes, like 4 hanger boxes, a blaster, and a mega from Dick's, and didn't really get much out of those yet. But for $15 for a hanger, And supposedly those are going to be your best opportunity to pull an all kings. I'll take that chance. Considering prism hangers were $25 if you found them at the store. They were going for $30 on the secondary market there for a little bit, for the optic especially. And those were rough. So we'll see how these hangers do. We have yet to hit much of anything. Team card. Man. This is the first hobby box I bought since Donger's Elite last year, so it was last summer this time. So this is my first hobby box since then. With prices being over $1,000 for a hobby, though, I don't know how any single person affords that. So at least these, I picked this up for $225. So I can stand that. $1,000, and if you had a rip like this, rough. There's the variation, but nothing spectacular. Wow. I don't know. What are we down to? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So I'm almost halfway through this, and so far it has been nothing but base. One parallel on that Devontae Smith. George Pickens variation. Caleb Downs rookie. Justin Herbert on the 35th. So again, we're looking for one auto or relic. Let's see. Another base. Wow. I will say though, you are going to get almost a bunch of your set complete, and you're going to have a boatload of rookies. Jackson Dart on the Future Stars. Carnell Tate on the 35th rookie. That's a nice one. I do like those. I'm sure you've seen them already, but there's the back of it. So it looks like the card's from 1991. That's actually a pretty nice one. There's color in the back, excuse me. And now to 2026, Braylon Allen. Not who we're looking for, but it is a number. That one feels a little bit thicker. I don't know, maybe not. We'll see if we can save that hit for the end. There's the first Mendoza, at least out of this box. And these are nice. These are nice. So Rashid Shaheed. And they only make these type of cards for Seattle. So for their Super Bowl. But it actually are pretty nice cards. Move some of this out of the way. DJ Moore on the hollow in his Bills uni. It's pretty nice. Profiles, Puka. Yeah, this has been a little rough. Were there even any rookies? There will, yeah, okay. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 rookies in that pack was it. Man. I mean, at least it's affordable. Because if this, man, if you were paying $1,000 for this, holy cow. For pretty much one chance. And I've seen, and it feels like there's a all tops Brian Burns. I've seen a bunch of them, and it feels like this one's going to be the same way, where you only get a 2026 numbered and either an auto or a mem, and those are the only 2 big hits that you really get out of it. So it feels like we're kind of setting up for that. There's a hollow Chris Jones. So they can be pretty rough, and this honestly kind of lines up with my luck in opening up my own stuff. I have better luck actually jumping into breaks on Whatnot. A few of those actually. So I did pull that CeeDee Lamb there in the background and that Ted McMillan case hit. But normally, you know, I got to buy or jump into breaks to really hit anything spectacular. What do we have here? Here's a Conference Kings. These are pretty nice. Demario Douglas. So those are very nice cards. Out of 152. So that's the number variation of it. So that's actually pretty nice. Wish it was a Drake May, but beggars can't be choosers. I'll take that. So we are down to our last pack out of the box. And so I'm pretty sure this feels thicker. I think this is going to be our memorabilia card, or do we not even? That's not any thick, so hopefully we have an auto. We may have an auto. Nice. Nice. Derek Brooks, Super Bowl champion. We will take that, fellas. That is sweet. Let me grab a sleeve real quick. That had me worrying there a little bit, but this is a beautiful card. So we also got our 3 loose packs that I picked up, and then I will get to the silver. So I'm hoping that I got lucky and I picked out, or they picked out 3 of the good ones. Hopefully they'll have all 3 base. They're only $12 a piece, so it is definitely worth a chance. Quinshawn on the 35th. That wasn't anything special. But nice autograph Super Bowl champion. I will take that. got here? Hollow of Derek Brown. And last one before the silver. Let's see what we got. This is going to be a base, I think. Yep. So greatest hits, Jordan Davis. So that is it for the packs. At least the normal packs. So here's the bonus silver pack. This comes 1 in a hobby, 2 in a jumbo. And these are actually pretty nice looking cards. And you do have a chance for numbered and autograph. Let's see. We don't have any color in there, so this is just going to be a regular one, but we do have 3 rookies. Cooper Jr., Stribling, Falk, I was hoping that was a Cardinal, Bo Nix, and Jalen Hurts. So that is it for the rip. Again, I mean, not, at least it wasn't $1,000 for that box, but $225 plus about $36 for the 3 loose ones, and got a Derek Brooks Super Bowl champion auto. So gonna try to hopefully pick up on the videos. Did a bunch of shorts about Halloween last year. Had a few things I had to take care of, but hopefully get back to it, and we'll see you guys at the garage again. Have a good one.